Yes, hello everybody. My name is Cody Stewart. I'm from Yahweh's Truth Restored Ministries. I haven't done any videos in quite a while because I've been very busy doing other things. And so I'm back now and I want to talk about a few things that are going on right now in the world. A lot of things that a lot of people don't know about. Either they don't know about or they don't care about. 9 times out of 10 they don't care about it because their brains are so off into some other place. Anyway, my point is this. They're brainwashed and they don't really care about anything but the things that suit them. So let's get into a couple of things that I have been doing the last couple of months now that have to do with our society. Number one thing that I want to talk about is Obama's impeachment. Now, there's a lot of talk about the things that he did with Benghazi, a lot of things that are going on with his birth certificate, him not being born in the United States in Hawaii and actually being born in Kenya, which, in reality, I really don't care about that, okay? I really don't. But everyone else is worried about it, everybody else wants to talk about it, so let's talk about it a little bit. One thing that I know for sure is it doesn't matter to me who the president is. There was something that was posted on Facebook that I agree with. It doesn't matter who the president is. Jesus Christ is still the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. It doesn't matter, okay? So let's not worry about that. It doesn't matter if he was born on Jupiter and then he was implanted. It doesn't matter, okay? He was born where he was born. He's the president of the United States, and if he's going to stand trial, then that's what's going to happen. And if not, then whatever. There are a lot of other things that have come to light too that I'd like to talk about. There are a lot of videos. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and there are a lot of things on YouTube that I don't like, a lot of things that I do like. And one thing that I really like is the fact that there is a lot of talk on conspiracy theories, and I'm not a big conspiracy theorist. Everyone here knows that I've done time in prison, and I I know what happens behind the scenes for the most part. I don't know everything, of course, because I don't have the inside scoop on judges and all that, but or prosecutors, but I do have the inside scoop of what's going on with the mentality. So let me just say this much. The YouTube addiction that I have, I call it a YouTube addiction because I am on there at least 20 times a day, regardless if I'm working or not. It has to do with a lot of things that are going on in our society. Like the number one thing that I've been watching on YouTube is a gentleman by the name of William Tapley. William Tapley is a Catholic, I don't know what you would call him, William Tapley. He has his own YouTube channel and it's called Third Eagle Books. And he is a prophet. He calls himself a prophet, I believe that's what he's saying. And if I am wrong, then please correct me, but that's what I see. And he calls himself a prophet, and he says that he sees things in everyday deals, like, let's say, for instance, the Super Bowl blackout, the commercials of the Super Bowl, everything that took place with the Super Bowl, everything that's going on in our society has a symbol for some specific thing that I guess Anderson Cooper put him on as ridiculous, which I probably would too. There are a lot of things that he says that are a bunch of BS, but then there are other things that he says that kind of makes sense. Everybody here also knows that I am a preterist, which means I'm a completed believer. Also, it means that I believe that everything has already been fulfilled in the Old and the New Testaments through Jesus Christ. So my YouTube addiction doesn't end with William Tapley. It continues on and goes through this Sandy Hook hoax video, these Sandy Hook hoax videos that I've been watching as well. And I'm kind of a little bit disturbed about what's going on with that because I'm on the fence. I don't understand some things about it, so I don't know. I mean, I live here in Denver, Colorado, and I don't know what happened in Connecticut because I wasn't there. So I don't know if there was a conspiracy, if there wasn't, or whatever's going on, if there were real families, if the children were not really killed, if it was just a something to get for a gun grab from the government by Obama. I don't have a clue, but you know what? The other thing is Anderson Cooper and the CNN cover-up of Sandy Hook is what some people are saying is going on. I can't say yes or no. Obviously, I wasn't there when these things took place, so you can you can take whatever I say. But here's my whole summary of what I wanted to do with this particular video for YouTube is I wanted to go over a couple of things. See, all of these things are interconnected, and the reason why I say that is because of one man who I watched on YouTube. It was a gentleman who says that Sandy Hook was a cover-up, a conspiracy, a hoax. And it just so happens that there was one gentleman who was involved in the Aurora Theater shooting that was from Sandy Hook, Connecticut. And I kind of thought that that was a little bit odd when I saw that. Excuse me. I don't remember his name, but someone can look it up on YouTube about the man who was shot. He was not killed in the Aurora Theater, but he is also from Sandy Hook. And he is a big gun advocate, and he also works for the mayor of New York, which is very interesting in itself, in and of itself. So I just want to give you that little bit of information. A little bit more too is that all of these things that I've been noticing, a lot of people have been watching a YouTube channel called Epic Rap Battles of History. And the reason I bring that up is because there are a lot of battles on there. A lot of people, actually, they're in their third season now, and I've watched quite a few of their videos, and I've been watching the some of the things that they play. There's one that's about Santa Claus and Moses, which is extremely ridiculous. There are other ones in there as well, and that I don't think anybody should be watching them personally. The reason I've been watching them is because I'm trying to give a review about what's going on YouTube, and I do a lot of reviews on YouTube. One, so that I can find out true information and try and find out what's going on with our society and where we're heading, but we all already know where we're heading, and that's just straight down the tube. The Sandy Hook hoax, Obama's impeachment, William Tapley, Epic Rap Battles of History, anything else that's on YouTube that is worthless, is taking us down further as a society, and it's making it a lot more difficult to see the reality behind where our society is going and where our government is going as well. I really wanted to make this video, one, because I want people to see that not everything that they see on YouTube is wonderful. Not everything that even some of the Christian things. You know, I'm not really into Christian rap music. I'm not into Christian heavy metal music. I'm not into any of that. I'm into direct worship. I'm into it's kind of like what they call I don't know how you'd call it, but what I call it is it's solemn and it's reverent, and that's what I see it as. So this is my little YouTube video about what I've been seeing, and there are going to be other ones in the series too of different things that I'm going to review. I'm also going to do some interviews with some of my family members who are in different parts of they have different jobs and they do different things, and I'm going to be doing some of those as well. And I want you guys to be involved in all of this. And the reason I want you to be involved is because I want you to see where our society is heading and what's really going on. It's turning into a cyber nation, and it's turning into a let's open our laptops, let's get on our iPads, let's get on the phone and text and have these mobile apps and all this other stuff. So I'm going to end this video here because I'm already at the 9-minute mark, and I'm just going to say this much, that whatever you do, remember one thing. Always keep in mind that God is over everything and that He is always in control. God bless. Amen.